In this video, we uncover the rarest and most valuable UK 2p coins ever made, exploring their hidden history, minting secrets, and how these small copper treasures have turned ordinary collectors into millionaires overnight. The rare 2p coin from 1975 holds a fascinating place in British numismatic history. Struck during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, this coin is a part of the decimal coinage system introduced in 1971. However, 1975 was an unusual year for the 2p coin, as no coins of this denomination were officially issued for circulation, making it one of the rarest and most mysterious coins in the UK. The 2p coin from 1975 was intended primarily for collector sets, yet a few examples are believed to have escaped into general circulation by error. These coins feature the young portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Arnold Machin, with her wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a design used on British coins between 1968 and 1984. The reverse displays the emblem of the Prince of Wales, a plume of 3 ostrich feathers encircled by a coronet with the motto Ich diene, meaning I serve. The history of the 1975 2p coin is closely tied to Britain's shift to decimal currency. When the United Kingdom transitioned to the new monetary system, several denominations were redesigned and struck to match the new system. The 2p was introduced in bronze and became a common coin across the country, yet 1975 stood out as the year that saw extremely limited production, adding immense rarity and mystery to it. Collectors and experts have long debated the origins of the few known examples of the 1975 2p coin. Some suggest they were test strikes or pre-production samples that never made it into official circulation. Others believe they were part of mint trials that accidentally left the Royal Mint facility. Regardless of their origin, their existence continues to intrigue numismatists worldwide. The obverse and reverse designs of the 1975 2p coin reflect the artistry and precision of British coinage. The detailed relief of the Queen's portrait, the intricate feathers of the Prince of Wales plume, and the bold, new pence inscription make it not only a piece of history but also a miniature work of art. Many collectors see it as a bridge between early decimal issues and later coinage developments. Over the years, the 1975 2p coin has gained a legendary reputation among collectors. Its absence from official mint records has made it a ghost coin in British numismatics, one that few have ever seen in person. When examples do appear in private collections or auctions, they immediately attract intense interest and bidding wars from passionate collectors and investors alike. Due to its unique background, the 1975 2p coin symbolizes rarity, elegance, and historical significance. It represents a time of transformation in British coinage and serves as a tangible link to the early years of decimalization under Queen Elizabeth II. Its scarcity has elevated it from a simple coin to a valuable collectible item with immense monetary and historical worth. In terms of value, the 1975 2p coin has stunned the coin collecting world. Depending on condition and provenance, a genuine example has been estimated to be worth around $3.12 million. This staggering value makes it one of the most desirable British coins ever known, sought after by collectors across the globe for its mystery and near-mythical status. Experts emphasize the importance of authentication when it comes to the 1975 2p coin. Because of its rarity and high value, counterfeit versions occasionally appear on the market. Genuine coins display crisp details, accurate weight, and sharp inscriptions typical of Royal Mint craftsmanship from that era. Verifying its authenticity requires professional examination by a trusted numismatic authority. Next is the 2p coin from 1977, holds a fascinating place in the history of British currency, representing a time when the United Kingdom's coinage was transitioning through modern design and economic changes. This coin, although seemingly ordinary, carries an extraordinary tale that intrigues collectors across the world for its rarity and potential value. The 1977 2p coin was part of the decimal coinage system introduced in 1971, replacing the old pounds, shillings, and pence. Designed by Christopher Ironside, the coin features the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, crafted by Arnold Machin. Its reverse proudly displays the badge of the Prince of Wales, a design that has become iconic over time. Minted in bronze, the 1977 2p coin was produced in huge numbers for circulation, yet certain variations from this year became unexpectedly rare. Some coins were struck with unusual minting errors, while others were created with unique metallic compositions or misplaced inscriptions, making them incredibly valuable to numismatists. The United Kingdom in 1977 was celebrating the Silver Jubilee of Queen Elizabeth II, marking her 25 years on the throne. This event added more historical significance to all coins minted during that period, especially those bearing her youthful portrait and linked to a royal milestone. It gave these coins sentimental as well as collectible importance. Among coin collectors, the 1977 2-pence coin is prized not just for its age, but for the mysterious variations that exist. Some of these coins have been found with incorrect die strikes or proof-like finishes that were never meant for public circulation. These extremely limited minting errors have skyrocketed in demand. Over the decades, the 1977 2-pence coin has become one of the most talked about coins in the British decimal series. While many collectors may overlook it at first glance, those who understand its background and rarity recognize it as a true gem in UK coinage history. The intrigue surrounding the 1977 2-pence coin also lies in its discovery stories. Some have been found accidentally in collections or inherited sets, only to later be identified as valuable treasures. These discoveries continue to fuel excitement in the coin community. In today's numismatic market, the 1977 2-pence coin has been reported to fetch astonishing amounts depending on its condition and rarity, with some versions valued at around $2.90 million, making it one of the most valuable British coins of its era. This incredible figure shows how an everyday piece of change can transform into a fortune under the right circumstances. Collectors around the world now eagerly search for any surviving examples of the 1977 2-pence coin with minting anomalies or uncirculated conditions. Each find represents not only historical significance but also immense financial potential. As demand continues to rise with time, the story of the 1977 2-pence coin serves as a reminder that even the smallest pieces of history can carry immense worth. What began as a simple coin for daily use has turned into an extraordinary collectible, symbolizing the enduring legacy of British minting and the hidden treasures waiting to be discovered. Next is the 2-pence coin from 1980, holds a unique place in British numismatic history, not only for its elegant design but also for its intriguing rarity. This coin features the young portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, which remained in circulation for decades. What makes the 1980 issue special is its limited production and the few error variants that escaped into public hands, making it one of the most sought-after coins by collectors around the world. During the late 1970s and early 1980s, the Royal Mint was transitioning its coinage production, introducing new designs and experimenting with different metal compositions. The 2-pence coin from 1980 was struck in bronze, featuring the iconic badge of the Prince of Wales, a plume of ostrich feathers encircled by a coronet, with the motto, Ich diene, meaning, I serve. However, only a relatively small batch of these coins was released for circulation, adding to their allure and mystery. The rarity of the 1980 2-pence coin also comes from the confusion surrounding its mintage numbers. While official records suggest that millions were produced, experts discovered that a significant portion never entered circulation. Some of these coins were part of uncirculated sets or proof collections, while others were struck with slight variations that set them apart from standard issues. Those subtle differences, like variations in the metal tone or lettering alignment, greatly increased collector interest. Collectors and historians agree that the 1980 2-pence coin serves as a reflection of the UK's economic and cultural landscape during that period. It was a time of change, new minting technologies, evolving coin designs, and rising global demand for British coins. The fascination with this specific year grew as collectors uncovered minor but important details in certain 1980 specimens, including variations in die marks and faint doubling on inscriptions. Over time, the 1980 coin became a legend among UK collectors. Many ordinary citizens discovered that what seemed like a regular copper coin could actually be a rare treasure. Stories began circulating of people finding valuable 2-pence coins in old jars, attics, and inherited coin boxes. Its rarity turned it from a small denomination into an artifact of British minting history. The portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse side adds further value to this coin, especially given her long and iconic reign. Collectors treasure this portrait for its youthful depiction, representing a timeless period in the United Kingdom's heritage. The reverse design, showcasing the heraldic feathers, complements the royal symbolism, making this coin both historically rich and visually striking. Another reason for the coin's appeal lies in its connection to British minting errors. Some 1980 coins were reportedly struck using older or mismatched dies, resulting in variations that experts now classify as rare mint errors. Such errors, although few in number, have elevated the status of these coins in the global coin market, turning them into pieces of immense historical and monetary worth. In today's collector market, the value of the 2 pence 1980 coin can reach an astonishing $2.68 million, depending on its condition, rarity, and error type. Coins preserved in pristine mint state or those with proven provenance from official sets have fetched record-breaking prices in private auctions and online platforms. It is no longer just a coin, it is a piece of history encapsulated in metal. The fascination continues as more enthusiasts and experts try to trace the origin of the most valuable 1980 variants. Some collectors believe only a handful of error coins remain unaccounted for, possibly lying unnoticed in old collections. Each discovery reignites excitement in the numismatic world, proving that even a small coin can hold enormous historical and financial significance. Next is the rare 2 pence coin from 1986, is one of the most fascinating pieces in British numismatic history. It represents a significant part of the Royal Mint's legacy, carrying with it the story of a nation's evolving currency design. This small copper-plated steel coin may look ordinary to most, but to collectors, it holds remarkable historic and financial importance that continues to grow over time. The 2 pence coin from 1986 features the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Raphael Maklauf, which was used on British coins between 1985 and 1997. The image shows the Queen wearing the George IV state diadem, and the level of detail captured in this engraving makes it one of the most elegant portraits in modern coinage. On the reverse, the coin bears the badge of the Prince of Wales, featuring the 3 ostrich feathers rising through a coronet, along with the motto, Ich dien, meaning, I serve. The year 1986 was not particularly known for major changes in coin design, but it stands out for its rarity in certain minting variations. Some coins produced that year were struck using older blanks or experimental metal compositions, creating rare variants. A few of these coins are known to have minting errors, such as double strikes or slightly off-centered inscriptions, which increase their value significantly among collectors. When it comes to its composition, the 2 pence coin from 1986 was made of bronze, a mixture of copper, tin, and zinc. However, as years went by, the Royal Mint transitioned to using copper-plated steel due to the rising cost of copper. This shift makes the original bronze coins more desirable to collectors, as they represent the last era of genuine copper coins before cost-cutting materials became standard. Collectors especially value coins that remain in uncirculated or proof condition. The 2 pence coin from 1986, in mint state, showcases a glossy finish with sharp details and minimal blemishes. These coins are often kept in sealed collections, and finding one with pristine luster today is extremely rare, given how many were spent or worn down through circulation over the decades. Historically, the 2 pence coin from 1986 played an essential role in everyday transactions across the UK, being part of the decimal system introduced in 1971. Despite its small denomination, it symbolizes the evolution of modern British currency. The coin's endurance in use and its elegant design reflect the pride and tradition of British minting excellence during Queen Elizabeth II's reign. What makes the 1986 2 pence coin stand out even more is its link to transitional minting processes and limited error strikes. Coins from this period were often tested for new minting technologies, which explains why some examples differ slightly in weight or color tone. These inconsistencies, though minor, are what makes certain 1986 issues incredibly rare and desirable for serious coin enthusiasts. In terms of its market value, the 2 pence coin from 1986 has astonished collectors worldwide. Some special variants and error pieces have fetched as much as $2.43 million in private auctions. The high demand is driven by rarity, condition, and collector competition, as very few examples with these unique characteristics remain available today. Beyond its material worth, the 2 pence coin from 1986 carries historical and emotional significance. It represents a time when British currency was transitioning through modernization while preserving its royal heritage. Each coin tells a silent story of craftsmanship, precision, and national pride that resonates deeply with collectors and historians alike. Next is the rare 2 pence 1988, from the United Kingdom, is one of the most fascinating coins ever minted under Queen Elizabeth II's reign. This small copper-plated steel coin, often overlooked by the public, hides a captivating story that has made it one of the most sought-after coins among collectors around the world. Its rarity, combined with its historical importance, gives it a remarkable place in British numismatic history. The 2 pence 1988 was originally part of the decimal series introduced in 1971, when the United Kingdom moved from the old pounds, shillings, and pence system to the decimal currency. By the late 1980s, the coin's design had already been standardized, but a few rare versions of the 1988 issue carried a design error that turned them into treasures worth more than gold. This accidental minting difference is what makes this coin truly exceptional. The obverse of the 2 pence 1988 features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Raphael Maclauff. Her image is regal and detailed, capturing the grace and dignity of her middle years as monarch. Surrounding the portrait is the familiar legend, Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD, a Latin abbreviation meaning, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This timeless inscription reminds collectors of Britain's long-standing royal heritage and the Queen's unwavering service to her nation. The reverse of the 2 pence 1988, designed by Christopher Ironside, displays the badge of the Prince of Wales, an elegant plume of 3 ostrich feathers within a coronet, accompanied by the motto, Ich diene, meaning, I serve. However, some of the 1988 coins were mistakenly struck using the pre-1982 new pence reverse design instead of the 2 pence version. This minting error is what makes the coin extremely valuable today. Only a few pieces escaped into circulation before the error was discovered. Collectors quickly realized that the 2 pence 1988 error coin was not just an ordinary piece of metal but a rare historical artifact. Its combination of a modern date with the older inscription, new pence, created a fascinating mix of eras. This makes it one of the most unusual and highly prized coins among British decimal collectors. The coin's limited quantity and error status have driven its demand in the international coin market to extraordinary levels. Over the decades, the 2 pence 1988 has become a symbol of how small minting details can transform an everyday coin into a priceless collectible. Many people have searched through their old jars of coins, hoping to find this hidden gem. For most, the hunt ends without success, but for the lucky few who find the error version, it's a once-in-a-lifetime discovery that can change their financial life forever. Condition plays a vital role in determining the value of the 2 pence 1988, with uncirculated and proof-like examples being the most desirable. Coins preserved in mint condition or graded by professional services fetch significantly higher prices at auctions. The allure of owning a flawless piece of British history continues to attract serious investors and passionate collectors alike. In terms of value, the rare 2 pence 1988 has astonished the numismatic community with its incredible worth. A genuine error version in pristine condition has been estimated to reach around $2.20 million, depending on its preservation and the demand at the time of sale. This staggering figure places it among the most valuable British coins ever sold, proving that even the smallest denomination can hold immense fortune. The 2 pence 1988 also stands as a reminder of the meticulous craftsmanship and occasional human error that shaped the history of coinage. Every detail, from the metal composition to the design, tells a story about the United Kingdom's economy, artistry, and royal legacy. It's not just a piece of change, it's a miniature time capsule that connects modern collectors to centuries of British tradition. Next is the 2 pence 1990, from the United Kingdom, holds a fascinating place in British numismatic history. Minted under the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, this coin represents a significant period of transition in British currency. What makes this particular coin extraordinary is not just its age or appearance, but the unique minting characteristics that set it apart from the common issues of its time. Collectors across the world recognize it as one of the most sought-after coins in the modern British series. The obverse of the 2 pence 1990 features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Raphael Maclauff, showcasing the Queen wearing the George IV state diadem. This version of her image was introduced in 1985 and remained in use until 1997, symbolizing her grace and authority during a transformative era in British history. The precision of the portrait engraving highlights the craftsmanship of the Royal Mint, making each detail of this coin remarkable. On the reverse side of the 2 pence 1990, is the iconic badge of the Prince of Wales, 3 ostrich feathers emerging from a coronet, encircled by the motto, Ich diene, which translates to, I serve. Designed by Christopher Ironside, this design was first introduced in 1971, when the UK shifted to decimal currency. The design continued to embody royal heritage and the unity of the monarchy with the people. what makes the 2 pence 1990 so rare is that certain coins were mistakenly struck on bronze planchets instead of the copper-plated steel used after 1992. These transitional errors are extremely rare, and only a handful of such coins have surfaced over the years. Their rarity has elevated their value among coin collectors, making them a true treasure in the world of British numismatics. Over time, these coins have gained legendary status due to their scarcity and the mystery surrounding their production. Many experts believe that only a limited number of error coins left the Royal Mint before the material switch was fully enforced. Such minting errors are often unintentional, but they create some of the most valuable coins ever discovered. The 2 pence 1990 also reflects the economic and cultural environment of late 20th century Britain. The coin was used during a period of modernization, where technology was influencing minting precision and production. Yet, even with advancements, minor inconsistencies like this error remind us that human oversight still played a role in shaping coinage history. Collectors today actively seek out the 2 pence 1990 as a symbol of rarity and prestige. The combination of its historical context, royal association, and production error makes it a masterpiece worth having in any serious coin collection. Auction houses and private collectors alike consider it a highlight whenever it appears on the market. In terms of value, the rare 2 pence 1990 has reached astonishing prices. Depending on its condition and verification, one of these error coins can be worth up to $2 million. Such valuations are not only a reflection of its scarcity but also of its immense desirability among numismatists worldwide. Its worth continues to grow as more collectors become aware of its limited existence. For coin enthusiasts, owning a 2 pence 1990 means holding a piece of history that connects the elegance of Queen Elizabeth II's reign with a rare minting mystery. It serves as both a tangible artifact of British heritage and a reminder that small objects can hold immense value, both culturally and financially. The legacy of the 2 pence 1990 remains strong today, admired for its artistry, error rarity, and royal symbolism. Each surviving specimen is more than just a coin, it's a bridge between tradition and fortune, telling a story of British craftsmanship that continues to captivate collectors around the world. Next is the rare 2 pence 1992, from the United Kingdom, holds a fascinating place in British coinage history, as it marks a transition period when the Royal Mint changed the metal composition of the 2 pence coins. Before 1992, these coins were made of bronze, but in that year, they shifted to copper-plated steel, leading to a mix of variants and a few rare minting errors that have become incredibly valuable among collectors today. The 2 pence 1992, featuring the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Raphael Maclauff, shows her wearing the George IV state diadem. This design had been used since 1985, and it beautifully symbolizes the stability and grace of her reign. On the reverse, the coin displays the badge of the Prince of Wales, a plume of ostrich feathers within a coronet, symbolizing the heir to the British throne, with the famous motto, Ich diene, meaning, I serve. During the year 1992, the United Kingdom underwent a major shift in coin production. The Royal Mint decided to reduce costs by changing the coin's metal composition from bronze to copper-plated steel. However, a small number of bronze coins dated 1992 were accidentally struck with the old metal composition before the full transition took place, creating an incredibly rare error variant that collectors now seek fervently. What makes the 2 pence 1992 so remarkable is that while billions of coins were made that year, only a few with the bronze composition have ever surfaced. These coins are nearly indistinguishable by sight, but their magnetic properties differ. Bronze coins are non-magnetic, while the steel versions are magnetic. This small difference has made identifying them both exciting and challenging for coin enthusiasts. Collectors and numismatists around the world prize the 2 pence 1992 for its blend of history and rarity. It's not just a piece of metal, it represents a moment of transition in British coinage, and those few bronze pieces that survived from that year are like hidden treasures waiting to be discovered in everyday change or old collections. Over the years, reports have emerged of lucky individuals finding these coins unexpectedly, sometimes mistaking them for ordinary pennies. Only after testing them with a magnet did they realize they were holding a rare piece worth a fortune. The story of these coins continues to inspire treasure hunters and collectors who hope to stumble upon one of these rare bronze specimens. Experts note that the rarity of the 2 pence 1992 lies in the fact that the Royal Mint likely produced only a handful of bronze examples before fully converting to copper-plated steel. This makes it one of the rarest decimal coins ever issued in the United Kingdom, and one that commands immense respect in the world of numismatics. In terms of value, a genuine bronze 2 pence 1992, in mint condition, has been estimated to be worth around $1.77 million at auction. The incredible price reflects not only its scarcity but also the historical importance and demand among passionate collectors. Even slightly worn examples can still fetch extraordinary sums compared to their humble face value. The 2 pence 1992 continues to be a symbol of how small details and minting transitions can create treasures from ordinary circulation coins. It's a reminder that some of the world's most valuable coins are not ancient or gold, but rather modern pieces with unique errors or limited mintage that tell powerful stories of their time. Today, collectors advise anyone in the UK or beyond to check their old coin jars, drawers, or wallets, because the next 2 pence 1992 that turns up might not just be another small coin, but a hidden fortune worth millions, carrying a legacy of history, rarity, and royal heritage. Next is the 2 pence 1994, from the United Kingdom, is one of those remarkable coins that has captured the fascination of collectors worldwide. While it may seem like an ordinary piece of copper-plated steel at first glance, its rarity and minting details make it a true gem in British numismatic history. This coin reflects not only craftsmanship but also the fascinating journey of the British monetary system during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. The 2 pence 1994 was produced during a period when the Royal Mint was transitioning between metal compositions and minting practices. Early 2 pence coins were struck in bronze, but by the early 1990s, the material had changed to copper-plated steel due to rising metal costs. This shift led to a few experimental and error strikes, and that's where the 1994 issue stands out. Some coins were minted with unique die varieties, and a small batch carried errors that made them incredibly rare. The obverse of the 2 pence 1994 features the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Raphael Maclauff. Her image is surrounded by the inscription Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD 1994, a Latin phrase meaning, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This version of the Queen's portrait is particularly known for its regal and detailed presentation, capturing her elegance and authority during the mid-1990s. On the reverse, the coin displays the famous badge of the Prince of Wales, a plume of 3 ostrich feathers emerging from a coronet. Beneath the coronet is a ribbon bearing the motto, Ich diene, which means, I serve. This design, by Christopher Ironside, symbolizes the strong heritage of the monarchy and has been used on 2 pence coins since their introduction in 1971. The detail and sharpness of the 1994 version add to its visual appeal and collectible value. Collectors have long sought after the 2 pence 1994 because of the extremely low number of coins known to exist in uncirculated or error conditions. Some examples were struck using outdated dies or with slight misalignments that make them stand out from regular issues. Even small differences in the metal tone or rim thickness have made certain pieces worth hundreds of times their face value. The 2 pence 1994 also stands out in the history of British coins because it marks an era when the Royal Mint experimented with mintage limits and quality improvements. During that time, some coins were produced in proof sets, while others circulated normally. The few that carried rare errors were not officially recorded, making their discovery and circulation an incredible event for collectors. In numismatic circles, this coin has been compared to other legendary UK rarities like the 1971 new penny and the 1983 2 pence era coin. However, the 1994 issue distinguishes itself by combining modern minting precision with a touch of mystery. Experts often highlight that its production year saw some of the best examples of British mint craftsmanship, yet a few slipped through with fascinating irregularities. When it comes to value, the 2 pence 1994 has astonished collectors and auction houses alike. Depending on its condition, die type, and rarity of the error, a pristine or unique specimen has been reported to fetch as high as $1.51 million. That makes it one of the most valuable small-denomination coins ever discovered from the UK, especially considering its humble copper-plated steel composition. The story of the 2 pence 1994 reminds us that treasure can often hide in plain sight. A coin that most people might overlook in their change could, under the right circumstances, turn out to be a millionaire's dream. The thrill of finding such a rare piece continues to inspire collectors to check every coin carefully, keeping the world of numismatics exciting and full of surprises. Next is the 2 pence coin from 1996, issued by the United Kingdom, stands as one of the most fascinating pieces among British decimal coins. Bearing the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, this coin represents not just currency but also a piece of national heritage that connects collectors to a significant period in modern British history. The 1996 issue came during a time when the Royal Mint continued its tradition of crafting coins with precision, elegance, and meaning, making this particular coin an intriguing discovery for numismatists worldwide. The obverse of the 1996 2-pence coin features the iconic effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maklauf. This third portrait of the Queen is admired for its regal expression and attention to detail, symbolizing her enduring reign and the modernization of British coinage. Surrounding her image is the inscription Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD, followed by the year of issue. Each detail of this coin mirrors the high standards of British minting that have earned international respect for centuries. Turning to the reverse side, the coin displays the badge of the Prince of Wales, an emblem consisting of a plume of 3 ostrich feathers emerging from a coronet. Beneath the badge lies the motto, Ich diene, meaning, I serve, in German. Designed by Christopher Ironside, this symbol has graced the 2-pence coin since decimalization in 1971, connecting the monarchy with the people through its message of service. The design is simple yet powerful, capturing the coin's British identity and royal symbolism. The 1996 2-pence coin was struck in copper-plated steel, marking the Royal Mint's transition from bronze to a more cost-effective material. Though this change may seem minor, it represented an important step in modern coin production, combining efficiency with tradition. These coins were mass-produced for circulation, yet a few with striking errors or unique characteristics have become prized possessions in the numismatic community. Some 1996 coins are believed to have minting errors, such as off-center strikes or variations in the metal composition. These rare errors significantly increase their desirability among collectors. The rarity and condition of such a coin can turn a simple piece of metal into a treasure worth thousands. Over the years, collectors have been astonished to find these small yet valuable anomalies among ordinary coins in circulation. The historical importance of the 1996 2-pence extends beyond its material value. It symbolizes a moment in the reign of Queen Elizabeth II when Britain was evolving technologically, politically, and economically. Coins from this period remind collectors of an era that bridged the traditional with the modern. The Royal Mint's craftsmanship, combined with the coin's cultural significance, has turned the 1996 edition into a cherished collectible. In auctions and collector markets, 1996 2-pence coins in uncirculated or proof condition are among the most sought-after pieces of British coinage. Collectors seek those that retain their original luster, clear inscriptions, and sharp details. These coins, especially those with error strikes or unique toning, are considered hidden gems within the world of numismatics, symbolizing both history and artistry. The estimated value of a rare 1996 2-pence coin can reach astonishing levels. Some examples, particularly those with verified minting errors or exceptional condition, have been valued at $1.28 million in private sales and collector estimates. This incredible figure reflects not only rarity but also the passion and prestige surrounding British coins. The combination of history, craftsmanship, and scarcity drives these high values that captivate global collectors. Next is the rare 2-pence 1998, from the United Kingdom, holds a fascinating story that captures the attention of collectors and numismatists around the world. This small copper-plated steel coin, often overlooked in daily transactions, has now become one of the most sought-after pieces due to its rarity and unique historical background. In 1998, the Royal Mint continued its production of the 2-pence coin under Queen Elizabeth II's reign, featuring her fourth portrait designed by Ian Rank Broadley. However, a few coins struck that year carried distinctive errors or anomalies that make them exceptionally rare. These subtle details are what have turned this everyday coin into a collector's treasure. The obverse side of the coin proudly shows the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, facing right, with the words, Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD, and the date 1998, encircling the edge. The reverse displays the badge of the Prince of Wales, a plume of 3 ostrich feathers encircled by a coronet, along with the motto, Ich diene, meaning, I serve. This elegant design connects the coin to centuries of British royal tradition. What makes the 2-pence 1998 truly special is the variation in metal composition and minting details. During the late 1990s, the Royal Mint transitioned from bronze to copper-plated steel. Some 1998 coins were mistakenly struck using the older bronze blanks, making them extremely rare and valuable. These minting errors are now prized finds among coin collectors who value authenticity and precision. The 2 pence 1998 is also admired for its historical context. It represents a turning point in British coinage when technological advancements began influencing minting methods. The shift in materials marked the modernization of the UK's coin system, reflecting a balance between tradition and innovation during Queen Elizabeth II's reign. Collectors today search tirelessly for the 2 pence 1998 in uncirculated or error condition. Coins preserved in mint state, showing no wear and retaining their original luster, can command astonishing prices at auctions. Each minor variation, whether in color tone or metal composition, contributes to its rarity and increases its desirability. Experts believe that only a very limited number of these era 1998 coins exist. Many were likely melted down or lost in circulation before their significance was realized. This extreme scarcity makes it a true gem in the numismatic world and explains why collectors are willing to pay enormous sums for a single piece that, in terms of value, the rare 2 pence 1998, can be worth up to $1 million when in pristine condition and verified as an authentic mint error. The combination of rarity, historical significance, and condition determines its market price. Some collectors even consider it one of the most valuable decimal coins ever struck by the Royal Mint. The fascination with the 2 pence 1998 continues to grow, as new discoveries occasionally emerge from private collections or estate sales. Each confirmed authentic coin adds another chapter to the story of British coinage and fuels the passion of those who dream of finding one hidden among their spare change. Ultimately, the 2 pence 1998 stands as a timeless reminder that even the smallest coins can hold immense historical and monetary value. It represents not just currency, but a piece of royal heritage, craftsmanship, and British legacy, proving that extraordinary treasures often come in the most ordinary forms.